Spreading the word of Jesus to friends and family is one of the most important and rewarding tasks that a Christian can undertake. As Christians, we are called to share the good news of Jesus' love, sacrifice, and redemption with those around us. By doing so, we not only fulfill our duty as disciples of Christ, but we also have the opportunity to transform the lives of our loved ones and bring them closer to God. One of the primary reasons why we should spread the word of Jesus to friends and family is that it is a commandment from God. In the Great Commission, Jesus instructs his disciples to go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Matthew 28:19. This commandment is not limited to evangelists or missionaries, but is applicable to all Christians, regardless of their background or circumstances. By sharing the gospel with our friends and family, we are obeying God's command and fulfilling our role as ambassadors of Christ. Another reason why we should spread the word of Jesus is that it has the power to transform lives. The gospel message is not just a set of doctrines or principles, but a living and active force that can change people's lives forever. When we share the gospel with our friends and family, we are offering them a gift that can bring them hope, peace, and joy in the midst of chaos and uncertainty. We are also offering them a sense of purpose and meaning as they begin to understand their place in God's plan and their relationship with Him. Moreover, spreading the word of Jesus to friends and family can also strengthen our relationships with Him. When we share our faith with those closest to us, we are not only sharing a message, but we are also sharing a part of ourselves. This can lead to deeper and more meaningful relationships, as we learn to support and encourage each other in our spiritual journeys. Additionally, when our friends and family come to know Christ, they become part of a larger community of believers, which can provide them with a sense of belonging and connection. However, spreading the word of Jesus to friends and family can also be challenging. Many of us may feel hesitant or intimidated by the prospect of sharing our faith with those closest to us. We may fear rejection, ridicule, or argument, and we may worry about damaging our relationships. Nevertheless, these fears and worries should not hold us back from sharing the gospel. Instead, we should remember that the gospel is a message of love and grace, and that it is our responsibility to share it with others, regardless of the cost. To spread the word of Jesus effectively, we need to be intentional and strategic in our approach. We need to pray for our friends and family, asking God to open their hearts and minds to the gospel. We need to build relationships with them, taking the time to listen to their concerns and answer their questions. We need to share our personal testimonies, telling them how Jesus has transformed our lives and how we have experienced His love and grace. We also need to be patient and persistent, recognizing that sharing the gospel is a process that takes time, effort, and perseverance. In conclusion, spreading the word of Jesus to friends and family is a vital and rewarding task that every Christian should undertake. By doing so, we fulfill our duty as disciples of Christ to transform the lives of our loved ones and strengthen our relationships with them. While it can be challenging, we should not be held back by fear or intimidation, but instead, we should be motivated by our love for God and our desire to see our friends and family come to know Him. As we share the gospel with those around us, we can trust that God will work through us, using us to bring people to Himself and to build His kingdom on earth.